Hi, hello. Today is my week 262 for my weekly ear training. And for today or for this week, I tried to study this song titled Collapse by Chance Peña. And before I say anything more, let's listen to the song first. There's the song. Yeah, we can stop there for now. There's going to be a little bit more to it than that. And for this one, again, I'm guessing if not the third or probably the fourth song. Probably this, a fourth song that I've done by Chance Peña. Maybe the third, I don't know, I cannot remember. But like what I mentioned to my other videos before, I really like his style of songwriting. And yeah, I think he's a good artist. So for this one, I found this song on New Music Friday on Spotify. And yeah, same. I really like the vibe of his style of music. So if I'm gonna be giving this a rate on how difficult it was for me for when it comes to figuring out the chords, for this one, from 10 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest, this one I'm guessing maybe 4. Yeah, 3, 4, maybe a little bit close to 5, because to be honest, the chords here that we're going to be doing is a little bit quite easy. As you can see, I have a capo on my 3rd fret, but I kind of like try to play it as close as how I'm hearing the notes that are being played, because for this one, it's actually just in the key of B flat. Okay, but I figured that if I just gonna be doing or playing this without a capo on, it sounds, I'm not saying off, but you know, you might not be able to play it as close as how the guitar sounds on the background. So I think putting a capo on your 3rd fret sounds a little bit better. Okay, but technically, yes, the song is in B flat major. Okay, so yeah, chords that we're gonna be doing here are quite easy, so maybe I can jump straight away with this. So for the counting, okay, it goes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around that speed. Yes, somewhere around this speed. Okay, and so for the chord shapes that I'm gonna be doing, okay, it's just going to be C add 9 or E minor. Either you think of this as E minor 7 or just E minor, but we just added those two. But yeah, E minor 7, C add 9, a G major, and then you can think either a D major or a D over F sharp, or you can even think of what? D sus4 or D add 11 over F sharp, if that makes sense. Okay, but most of the time I'm just basically doing this. For the song, I guess for me, the way how I'm hearing it, I'm just hearing the basses, or just it's mostly just the basses that are moving. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can just basically just live with just E minor, C, G, and then D. I think it still would sound fine. So all right. So for the intro, it starts with, I'm just gonna be doing C add 9 for 2 bars, and then G major, 1 bar, and I'm doing this maybe D over F sharp, but just think of this as D, because the name of the chord is too long. I don't want to say D add 11 over F sharp. Okay, but yeah, D over F sharp, 1 bar, and that's the intro. Okay, no repeats. But technically, you're gonna be doing that chord progression for quite a while, because once it goes to verse 1, it's exactly the same chord progression as the intro, and then you do that chord progression for a total of 3 times. And then after verse 1, it goes to verse 2 right away, so you can somehow think of it as like a one long verse, but I'm just thinking of it as a separate verse. So after that verse 1, for doing that chord progression for 3 times, it goes to verse 2, and then you do that same chord progression for a total of 4 times. So you can also think from intro all the way to the end of verse 2, or before the chorus starts, you do that chord progression for a total of 8 times. Okay? If I'm making sense. And then after that, it goes to the first chorus. And first chorus is basically E minor, A minor 7, 2 bars, C add 9 or C, 2 bars, G major, 2 bars, and then D over F sharp, or like this, or whatever, for 2 bars. And then you do that full chord progression for a total of 2 times, and that's the first chorus. After that first chorus, it goes to this instrumental, and for the instrumental, it's the same chord progression as the chorus, but no repeat. So you can also think that from that chorus 1 all the way through the end of that instrumental, or before the verse 3 starts, you do that chord progression for a total of 3 times. You can somehow think of it that way, okay? And then after that instrumental, it goes to the verse 3, and verse 3 is the same chord progression as the intro, okay? But you do it for a total of 4 times only, because after that verse 3 or verse 2, again, however you want to think of it, after that verse, it goes to chorus 2, and chorus 2 is just the same as chorus 1, okay? And then after chorus 2, it goes to the second instrumental, which is the same as the first instrumental. So if also you want to combine that, chorus 2 and second instrumental, you can do that chord progression, E minor, 2 bars, C, 2 bars, G, 2 bars, D over F sharp, 2 bars. You can do that full chord progression for a total of 3 times. Actually, my bad. There's a much better way to think of this. Once you hit chorus 2, you do the E minor 2 bars, C add 9 2 bars, G 2 bars, D over F sharp 2 bars, all the way through the very end. Because it's also going to be going to the bridge, and the bridge for the chord progression there, it's also the same as the choruses. Okay? So you do that all the way almost through the very end up until it hits the outro. And for the outro, it's just basically the same chord progression as the intro. C add 9 2 bars, G 1 bar, D over F sharp for the very last bar. Okay? So yeah, if you can keep up, I suggest just keep on replaying whatever I'm saying, and I hope I'm explaining things properly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be playing from the top all the way through the very end. So if you think about this, basically it's just mostly has 2 sections, just chorus and the verses, or just A, B, I suppose, or B, A, the way how I said that. Anyway, so yeah, same. I'm gonna be playing from the top all the way to the very end. I hope I don't mess this up, and I hope I don't get copyrighted. What's happening? Okay. Anyway, here it goes. something like that. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, again, for the chords, it's fairly easy. I think it's even much easier to just do E minor 7, C add 9, G, and this D add 11 over F sharp, instead of just doing E minor, C, G, D. There's just more movement to your fingers. So yeah, just for the playing of this, I guess it's a fairly easy song. Okay, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I have nothing much more to say. Like what I mentioned earlier, I think still the song is very nice. Okay, so like always, I'm never gonna claim that I'm 100% right to any of the chords that I just did here right now, or to any of the chords for the previous songs that I have done before. So if you have some better choice of chords than the ones that I did here, feel free to correct me on the comment section down below. Just please be nice about it. Okay, but if you think the ones that I did here are fine or sounds good to you, then yeah, you can use this video to learn and play the song. Good luck with that. Okay, so again, there's my week 262, and that was Collapse by Chance Peña. That's pretty much it. Bye.